And we are back with more Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. We're picking up right where we left off in the last episode. If you haven't watched that yet, or the other two before it, go ahead and check out the playlist and start from the beginning. It's totally worth it. The story in this game, the voice acting, everything is phenomenal. It's very story heavy, and we're going through all of it. So if you want to catch up, go watch those before you watch this one. Alright, let's get to it. We're investigating a murder in the town, and this is the crime scene over here. Okay, these two were talking about stuff. Who are they?
Surely you've met your... what have we here? A source hunter, is it? Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take a good long look at the so-called savior of Sicile. Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face, quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say. Yes, smooth and sturdy as marble, yet fine as a chisel's edge. And my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? Well, you're exactly the person I've been searching for.
She sounds exactly like the dude out front. Alright, why don't you tell me a bit about yourself there, Anna?
I am Anna, jewel in the crown that is the Fabulous Five.
Oh, okay.
I've cut 1,000 throats, and baked 1,000 bread rolls, stolen the crown jewels of the Queen of Arata, and, with my pockets full, helped her reach enlightenment.
Uh-huh.
When the day comes that I die, the gods will evacuate the heavens to make space for my formidable collection of designer slippers. I contain multitudes, you see, and I am utterly replete. Except that, much to my dismay, I had as yet to find the companion to whom my heart so clearly calls. But then, Source Hunter, you wandered into this tavern, and I am most certain that that companion is you.
Uh-huh, and you've been searching for someone?
That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significant component? Like if you could only fill a certain void, could connect with the right body, the right spirit. Together you could uncover new and thrilling vistas. I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, we must truly entwine our fates. We must link our causes forevermore.
You are coming on real strong, lady.
Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the boundless realm before us. We'll uncover fate, inch by inch.
Do you have anything to trade? Okay, she does. Let's see. Helmet. Shield. Oh, what is this? Earth resistance, lore master. 2 to equip. Oh, that's probably during combat. Hers is better. Immunity to cursed. Alright, tell me about the Fabulous Five.
Already refused to join? But, darling, didn't you... how can we... refused? Oh, a plague on both our houses. For now we may never link our destinies. Away from me now, O perfect specimen. Torment me no further. But if you happen to meet more able-bodied, agile-minded adventurers, Don't hesitate to send them my way. A woman can only mourn for so long. My only one.
Uh-huh. Okay, so it looks like we cannot join the Fabulous Five.
Surely you've met your match.
Who's this guy?
Pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink if you'd be so kind.
I dare say.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother with you then. Kind of a jerk. Let's go... Okay, can we go in here? Let's go talk to this guy.
Greetings, traveler, and may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you yet heard the revelation?
Is this more Fabulous Five stuff?
You mean you haven't heard? Oh, what fortune that I may share the goddess's salvation with one who has, as yet, been lost. Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus.
Why is everyone in this bar trying to recruit me to some pyramid scheme cult thing or like a religion?
By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye.
First of all, who are you?
What's in a name, dear friend? For we all begin equal in the conduit's eyes, and only through great deeds may enter into her inner ring.
Okay, tell me about this conduit.
She came from on high to we mortals and showed us the path to the goddess,
Okay, so
where
it's a
all
religion.
living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess.
And what do you mean by the one way?
Ah, for this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed. There, among her followers and friends, dwells the goddess's ecstasy, her one way.
Okay, do you have anything to trade? Not really. Okay, I'll
Go
leave you
on
to
the
it.
path to the righteous, my friend. Forget not that the conduit has great plans for you.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager
says he's an
imbeciles we
immaculate.
sent to the northern cave?
But I thought they'd been
Do I seem
banished
like the
after the
sort who
death of the
concerns
Source
myself?
King.
Immaculate. Haven't heard of their kind.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
Well, I've spoken to Aureus, and he's given his approval, so let me inside, please.
Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Appreciate it. What in the world?
So,
Okay, we just got hit by magic. What in the world?
what happened? Is this a dream?
Are we dead?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Okay, we're gonna save. What abilities does she have? Battering ram, that, whirlwind, helping hand, melee power stance, very good.
Take no prisoners!
And what about you? Treat poisoning, range power stance, and ricochet. Okay, good enough. Let's go see what's going on here. What in the world? He's level 26. Okay.
terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all!
Uh-huh.
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious!
Who are you and how did you get here? How did we get here?
Oh, yes, proper introductions. Zix-X, the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all that is to be.
Okay.
As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How you got here, though, that's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Why is this place shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have.
Definitely did. I'd like to go home.
Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
How can time come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Okay.
I think that imp might be quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Alright, let's take a peek. Is that a dragon? That was a dragon.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go.
Yeah, sure. Give me 1 sec. I want to see if there's, like, anything I can take from here. Okay. Bottle of wine. Pillows.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
Alright, good enough. Let's talk to him.
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long, dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more! It cannot be coincidence.
Can we first go over what we just saw through that looking lens?
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it.
Yeah, mine too.
It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Okay. And, you believe that we're somehow connected to this plane with the fires lighting and the portal opening?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
Okay, and where does this portal connect to?
Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered.
And what prayers are those?
In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than...
Other than...
But why spoil the
Oh my God.
mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Alright, through the portal then.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Not sure I totally trust him yet. Let's go through the
You first,
portal.
you first. But don't dilly-dally.
To the Homestead Hall.
Yes, just as I'd hoped. There she is. There it is. Come, come.
Oh, this place is big.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
What in the world is this?
Could it be, milady? The weaver of time? Mother of history? Author of all that has ever been?
Okay, before we continue, I just want to acknowledge how trippy this story has become. So, we were just in town investigating the murder scene of this Jake guy, and now we got zapped by some stone, and we're like at the end of time speaking with the Weaver of Time, Mother of History, author of all that has ever been. It's a bit of a jump. Alright, let's continue.
Indeed, Sir Imp, as surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
I'm not gonna screw with the Weaver of Time and like throw the question back into her face. It was a stone, a strange stone that zapped us from where we stood in Rivalon to this plane among the stars.
A stone? So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yes, that's just what happened. Have you seen it before?
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see.
Okay, so she's essentially God, right?
But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
Okay, so she is all-knowing, apparently?
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters, It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
Okay. What is this Starstone exactly? Where did it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
Oh, that's the tapestry behind her, and it looks like it's, like, broken.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
We are source hunters of Rivellon. We have a mission that doesn't involve chasing down magical stones. I feel like this is bigger than what we were doing. If these stones can heal history, we need to seek them out.
Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Why would they do that?
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void.
Okay, I kind of like this zigzag guy.
Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
I mean, I feel like you don't say no to this, right? Let's talk amongst ourselves.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. We can't deny our reaction to the Starstone. There must be something to all of this.
I
Mad
got
as it
something
may
for you
seem.
if you're up to the challenge.
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
Yeah, she agrees.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go, then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
So the Weaver of Time said our finding Starstones helps her weave the tapestry once more. How is that possible?
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know.
Okay.
But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
Fair enough. I've got some other questions for you.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
Okay. If I'm supposed to search for Starstone, it would be handy to know where to start looking.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist.
Fair enough.
Just like yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the Tapestry of Time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world.
Okay.
Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
Who's your agent? Okay. I still don't understand how Starstone and the Void Dragon are related.
Neither do I. But the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies.
Okay, we'll just take it at face value.
This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time.
Okay.
We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
You say you are the imp historian, but you seem to be more than a mere imp and more than a mere historian.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those Starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
Okay, a little off topic, but don't you find it somewhat lonesome being the sole chronicler of time?
Lonesome observing the frontier of creation? Surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore? Lonesome being privy to all that has been and all that is? Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivellonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent. My eyes and ears upon your world.
Okay.
I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
Okay, makes sense. Zizix told you of the secret waypoint, blah, 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 so it looks like it's this. Oh, okay, gotcha. So he's sitting in a chair next to her.
I wonder, do you know more about the Void? What it is?
Can we open
What
this?
lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart?
I don't want to break that.
Why, nothing, of course.
Connected
The great
portal.
absence of all that even the gods cannot
Okay,
comprehend.
let's talk to the
It
Keeper of
eludes
Time
us,
here.
like infinity. How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
Please tell me about yourself, madam.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault.
Okay.
Except, it seems, you.
Is that a problem? I've got more questions for you.
Ask, and I shall answer, if I can.
Who are you really?
I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be.
Okay.
I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know.
Okay, so she's like not God then. She's like an aspect of it, or maybe like a lower godly sort of being, and she creates this tapestry of all time and all events, but she doesn't create those events. She's just recording it in the tapestry and maintaining time, it seems like, or that's what it sounds like.
Am I the beginning, and am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Why is Starstone so important, and why does it react to me and my colleagues?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
If I understand correctly, I'm not at all featured on the canvas of time?
Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
I've heard this place called the End of Time. Is that what it is? No more, no less?
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the star stones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
How can I redeem time if, as you say, I am not even part of it?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the end of time, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time. These Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
This might sound silly, but aren't you lonely out here?
Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
Do you have anything to trade? She's got pixie dust, originally gathered from the dwellings of pixies. It's best not to think too hard about the origins of this dust. Thread and a needle. Okay, that all makes sense. Alright, I'll take my leave. How do we get out of here? Inactive portal. Inactive portal. There's a bunch of portals. Okay. Interesting. I guess we'll be coming back here at some point. Okay. So now we can just, like, take this, I guess?
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle,
Northgate. Alright, we're going back to Sightseal.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm.
Oh, okay, so he's the imp's eyes and ears.
I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Okay, let us do so indeed. I would greatly value Zigzags' agent's advice.
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch.
So Arhu's the one who summoned us here in the first place to investigate the death, but it seems like what he really wanted to do was connect us with Zigzags and discover these starstone things. Okay, interesting. Let's continue.
It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
How did you find out Jake was a Starstone collector?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring.
Well, there you go.
That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
I wonder, do you put absolute credence in the words of Zigzags? Time, void, the looming end?
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution.
Fair enough.
If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I laze beside the hearths of home.
How did you become Zigzags' agent?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
Okay. Now, you said it was nice for us to have found a shelter somewhere. What did you mean by that?
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, save it all too seldomly.
I'll leave you to it, Arhu.
Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
Fair enough. Alright, you just received a teleporter pyramid. These pyramids are linked to each other and always come in pairs. Open your inventory and use the pyramid to teleport to its pair. We'll do that in a sec. Let's see what Medora has to say about all this. She's probably freaking out.
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it to an imp to try to fill our minds with all manner of magical gobbledygook. I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivellon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There, the enigma is solved.
I mean, after what we saw, like, come on. If what Zigzag says is true, and we really are affecting the tapestry of time, I certainly want to know more.
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
There, Medora. Just because you aren't unknown to all of time doesn't make you any less special than us.
What are you? You think I'm... No, comrade. You can keep the honor of being the object of the Space Im's special interest all to yourself. I just hope this fancy of yours doesn't interfere with your real job, or have you forgotten that little detail already? You're a source hunter first, last, and always, comrade.
Yeah, absolutely, but it also aligns with, like, the whole issue of time being devoured by, like, a void dragon. I think we'll be okay. Okay, let's see. So, the King Crab Tavern, we investigated that. Gotta talk to Esmeralda. There's a strange cave down there.
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it
Okay.
sprout legs and
Why
run
don't
away?
we go ahead and use this pyramid thing they gave us?
My gods! What is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Persuade this character by charming, intimidating, or reasoning. If your perception is high enough, you can see in brackets what answer grants the highest bonus. This is a curious mix-up. No. I swear I'll murder the creature that sent me here. I'll tear him to shreds along with anyone else who witnessed this little prank. I'm gonna use reason. Sorry, milady, I came by way of magical pyramid and I didn't know where I would end up. What is this? Win a series of rock, paper, scissors matches? I don't remember this. To convince the other party. Put points into charisma to gain an advantage. Press space to skip the RTPS. She's got reason 7. Oh no, I've only got reason 1. Oh no. Okay, rock. Okay, we won. We're gonna do scissors. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Rock. Paper. No! Okay. That's not good. Cecilia won the
A
argument.
magical pyramid, eh? Frivolous and lecherous magic, more like. Leave my house, before the divines punish you for your aberrant ways.
Absolutely. Sorry about that. Before I go, do you have anything to trade? Not really. Okay.
Well,
We're leaving.
that's what you get for trying.
Using a pyramid teleported you to the other pyramid.
No!
Give
If
them your
she
present.
soaks in flower stink much
Yep,
longer.
yep, yep,
Dear, I
yep,
smell this
yep,
lady from a field
yep,
away.
We're leaving. We're leaving.
I'll save a leg of something good for when she begins to starve.
Oh, we gotta grab that.
All right, comrades.
Don't
Nothing to
just
see
stand
here.
there.
Let's clear out.
Go.
Give the lady of the house
What's
a
that
rest.
gleam?
That's enough of that now.
How do we get out? Oh, here. Sorry. Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bloody cat. Okay. So it seems worthwhile to leave this somewhere, I guess, or we can just give it to. Let's give the red one to Lady Frozen, and I'll keep the other one. Just put that in our bags, and put it in our bags. Okay. So, now we gotta go... Well, let's look at our journal. Upon returning, sorcerers seek out stone shard. Okay, so we gotta find these shards. We gotta investigate the murder of Jake, because that should help. What else do we have here? Mysterious murder. Plot thickens. Arhu's told us that the Counselor Jake Starstone connection. Okay. Kitty love. Talking statues. Wild woman and the renegade. Teleported pyramids. Okay, we declined. Okay. I guess now we go find Esmeralda.
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
Let's go find her.
Baking like a cake.
Spray. Okay, so we can come up here. Interesting. Esmeralda's shop. Everything from panties to potions. Okay. Shop security guard. Septimus. Esmeralda. Let's talk to her.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Who are you?
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same.
Let's discuss your husband's murder.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you?
Not necessarily.
So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
I've been told your husband collected something called Starstone. Do you mind telling me what you know about it?
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare.
And what can you tell me about this place?
Well, what do you want to know?
Not a whole lot. Let's change the subject. What do you have to trade? It's not that much better, really.
Well, what do you want to know?
Tell me about Cecile.
Rather dreary these days, isn't it? As if the undead weren't enough to ruin the atmosphere, now the orcs have started harassing our harbour again.
Alright, well tell me about the undead.
I've heard that once they're animated, the undead feel all the rage and violence their living counterparts felt during life. Can you imagine living through all your most chaotic feelings all the time?
Interesting. I'll take my
to be
leave.
quite adamant about her innocence.
That you haven't been fighting
We'll need to
those
look for
awful
evidence if we
orcs.
want to prove
I
she
can't
actually
bear
did
to
the
imagine
evil deed.
something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry,
She's
my
hitting
lady.
on Septimus.
We legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon. Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her. Even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And who are you?
I am Septimus, 7th son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
Do you mind if I ask you about Jake's death?
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending.
And what do you think of Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
You mind if I ask you some other questions?
And what questions are those?
Oh, never mind. Let me take my leave. Let's talk to the chicken.
That rooster thinks he's such hot stuff, posing for Jerome like that. Someone ought to tell him his waddle waggles when he crows, same as the rest.
That's hilarious.
I suppose so.
So there's no...
But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or...
Polite, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire.
Well,
I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
she's hitting on him real hard. Okay, let's go upstairs. Painting of a rooster. That's her chest. Painting of a man. Moonstone, malachite, star pebble. I'm not supposed to steal stuff, but unfortunately this is for my mission, so we are going to take the star pebble. There's no one here to...
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Are these like my pants saying this stuff? I'm taking those off. I'm tired of it like berating me. We'll take the star pebble too. Okay, we're not going to take the other stuff. We are investigating her though, so I'm thinking, can we open that? Smelly panties. Okay, nope. That's hilarious. What is over here? Anything? Key to Esmeralda's house. We might need that. We're gonna...
Now this is valuable.
Take that, and we're gonna head back downstairs. And I'm gonna come up over here. And we're gonna try and sneak in over here, maybe? Nope, sneaking failed. Did she see us? No, sneaking failed again. Why is sneaking failing? Can she sneak? Sneaking also failed. Oh, it's because there's a guard
Ma,
here.
what a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus.
Okay, is there any
You
other
must
way
have
to
fought
get in
many
here?
a battle, am I right?
Here we go.
In fact, I bet you're a real war
That's
hero.
how we're gonna do it. We're gonna come in through here.
I'm just doing my duty. But the...
Alright, let's go investigate, because there's like some strange...
Upon which I may rest my weary soul.
There's something
in
strange
these
going on. I don't
trying-
trust Esmeralda. Save real quick, just in case this goes wrong. Now, is anyone here to watch us? Can we... We can. And we snuck in, and we're now inside her house. And we got experience for it. I think we're on the right path. Is that a door? What is this? Read. The perfect murder, of course. Planning the Perfect Murder by M.R. Giggles, winner of the Assassin Guild's Brass Knuckle Award. Preface, you've determined to take a life. My sincerest congratulations. Savor this moment, friends. Taste the sweetness of the feeling that grows in your belly. Soon you will have sent a soul flying into the ether. Your hand alone will have caused the fabric of existence to have undergone a permanent and undeniable change. You are preparing to undertake the most exquisite endeavor of your life, and you'd be remiss not to luxuriate in every surrounding moment. Chapter the first, selecting your target. There's several questions to consider when determining which life is best to seize. The following are but a few to consider. Is the head of your intended victim sufficiently round and symmetrical to make an impressive mounted trophy? Does he or she have hair of sufficient length and health to spin into a lovely yarn for darning socks or throw rugs? That's weird. Will his or her hide provide for supple shoes, bags, and belts of a color that suits your eyes? This is horrible.
Tell me, Septimus, would your wife or
Choosing a
sweetheart
modus
be
operandi,
compensated by
selecting the
Legion
method
should tragedy
with which to
befall you
carve,
on the
strangle, or
battlefield?
pierce your victim is in itself more a matter of art and of soul than of fact and science. Arrows are fine for sportive types. A dagger turns the carpet red as a valentine. Suffocation behooves lovers and mothers. Poison complements a bitter heart. In the end, select a method you believe best accomplishes the moral and spiritual effects of your desire. Execution. The most important and delectable step in any murder, dear reader, is the moment of execution. By this I do not mean the brute force of the violence, if a violent method you have chosen, or the interim, ever agonizing, between the administration of poison, the first sign of its effects. No, the moment to which I refer is the precise event when life flees from the victim and the eyes transfigure, light to dark, flashing to still, bright to dumb. This is the holy minute, the minute when the act materializes, complete, no longer planned or attempted, but completed. This is the moment during which you write your name in the sky, for you have done something that, like the stars, cannot be undone. This just keeps going. Chapter the fourth, the afterglow. Now, the moments after the execution are hardly the time to worry about practicalities. No. This is your time to quietly reflect, to enjoy your transformed self, your transformed place within the cosmos. Make yourself a cup of tea, if you please, or light a pipe. The details can wait. When you find yourself refreshed, you might consider what to do with with the once person whose remains you must now inter or preserve, as is your pleasure. The easiest and most classical means of disposal is, of course, to bury the remains, but think long and hard about precisely which remains to bury. The civilized among us know full well that waste is a sure sin. So, if there is yet some function that may be wrought from the once person's remains, it is imperative that you do so. Might not a family of beggars appreciate a meaty rack of ribs? Oh God. Might not a local tanner, down on his luck, thank you for a length of virgin leather? Do you not deserve some special token, a keepsake for your labors? Once these matters have been attended to, you might concern yourself with removing the dregs of your efforts from your sight. A freshly rained upon bog is ideal, though a freshly dug grave in your local cemetery will hardly notice a bit of additional rubbish tucked in below the intended casket. Epilogue. If you have successfully completed your endeavor, you might find yourself wondering after and planning for the next. This is a natural and desirable result of executing, as you've learned, the perfect murder. The author wishes you luck and satisfaction as you explore your newfound passion. Remember, until you've reached a dozen, you've hardly scratched the surface. What in the world?
Would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
Ooh, we could get some gold
so.
from this chick. If she's
But
evil,
seeing that I'm
we're
neither
gonna come
married
back and we're gonna take her gold. In chest key, an old key. Interesting. We'll take that. Okay. I don't think anyone saw me though. Nope. Can we go down here? Okay. I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We are going to continue to investigate Esmeralda and the basement of her home. But we're going to do that in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And let us know what builds you'd like us to try out in the future. I know there hasn't been a whole lot of combat in the last episode or two, but we've been kind of like flipped on our heads here. We're now in like this crazy past, present, and future storyline where we've, you know, met the Weaver of Time at the end of time and all things, and there's a void dragon devouring eternity, and apparently we can stop it. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one. It's coming real soon. Bye-bye!